Hey, everybody, how's it going out there?
I told you. Sat down right now.
Doug's been out messing around.
Ellen does all the work, and I run in like the star that I am.
There you go.
There you go. Good morning or afternoon. Afternoon for everyone, even us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I've been busy.
By now. It might be morning if like someone's in Australia, but I don't think I have any international viewers. You know.
Canada's another country.
Yeah, I know, but
That's
I don't know if there's any Canadian people here either, though. So.
Speak up, Canadians.
Anyway.
Question before we start. So
No, wait. Happy spring! Okay.
Is it spring?
Yes.
Like officially?
Yes, like this is like day 3.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know. It's
You
really nice
missed
weather
it.
here. I didn't miss it. It's been some nice weather. When the Economic Ninja says type something, type yes if you agree.
Right.
Does he just want people to, does he want people to type in the chat?
Yes. Because
It helps him, right?
It doesn't really matter what the interaction is, good or bad. If there's any interaction with the YouTube channel, it works in the favor of.
Because I was going to say, if you're from Canada, speak up. But I don't know. I don't want to be just trying to get people to communicate, interact. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I don't really, Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Because yes, it does help. Commenting. Yep, that helps. In the chat or under the video after the fact, it all helps. I got a new picture today.
I'm not on it.
Yeah, you're the little naked guy.
Oh, good. That's about what you want to see. So Oregon is not out of country.
No, that's what I'm saying. And only Carl and Maria said hello today.
I want to
so
go
far.
there, though.
They're all popping in and out, spying, but no one's saying hi.
People are busy. I pop in and out of people all the time.
I know.
I'm bad.
You are bad. I always try to say hi, at least when I pop in. Because, people like to know that people are actually paying attention. So, but yes, it's lovely here. It's, let's see, we got 70 degrees, 78 degrees.
Yeah, it's warm out there.
We got no wind, a little breeze, but nothing.
Nice.
We got blue skies for miles with a couple of little white specks out there for clouds and just nice out today. Yeah, finally. Look at Hannah's all panting.
No, because she ran away.
Oh, Doug left the gate open. Hannah boogied. But she came back, so
she
good
came
girl.
Right back when I called her.
Good girl, but no running away.
I think she was out feasting on cow poop.
Yeah, well, there's that.
But
it's impossible around here.
Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about what you were talking about at your live that I didn't hear. Well, I did hear some of it, but I work on days, and so I have to catch up. And I was thinking about how I don't know if I'm bad or not. I don't like to get confrontation going, so I don't like to put my opinion out there because if someone won't like it.
Oh yeah.
Someone will,
That's
someone won't.
Guarantee.
So, when sometimes I, even not on just Facebook, but in general, I just don't want to get fights about politics because basically you can't win against some folks. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't fight about politics. I don't really fight about
politics, religion, the things.
I just put it out there, and people can take it or leave it. Is the way I feel.
We are not supposed to talk to customers, and I do customer service work for anyone who doesn't know about religion or politics, and it's hard. That cuts out a lot of stuff.
Or money, and probably about weather control too. But
weather control and all the tinfoil hats that I wear. But so I sum up people. I get to the house and I look at the cars. I look at any bumper stickers. I go in the house. I look to see how I'm going to be able to talk to them. Yeah,
well, what words are acceptable in this house?
A lot of times out here, I come through the door and there's like a shotgun right by the door sitting there. I'm like, okay, well, these people are a little bit on the page of taking care of business.
Yeah, well, a lot of people I see in chat, they're like, yeah, I want to move to Arizona just so I can just open carry and not worry about it.
Do that in Maine too, even their governor.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of states. Texas, I believe, right? But
I don't know.
They've been kind of fidgety wiggly.
I know even in Nevada,
Oregon and Colorado have both been like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Let you get a permit. But
yeah,
you have to have a permit.
I know,
but they have some stringent rules.
Laws and rules.
I think Oregon. I don't know about the West Coast. I know California's a no-go.
Yeah,
that's all I know. But it's not a big deal.
I don't do that.
It wouldn't matter.
Doug does that. I don't do that. So. But yeah, I think everybody should have the right to do it.
But even that, I'm thinking, just like I said, I went 50 years with only carrying a gun at work.
Right.
And then I just came out here and I had to have one with me all the time, just in case I want to kill someone. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to shoot anyone. I'm going to try the hell to avoid any. I don't even want to get in a fight with anyone.
I mean, I worry more about like rattlesnakes and I don't know what other things.
Go the other way.
Coyotes and stuff. But well, I mean,
I mean, out here,
there's things like, apparently, our friend up the road, she lives a couple miles from us. I guess a mountain lion killed her horse, which is just horrible.
It's rare here. That's very rare.
Yeah, very rare. But
I don't know what
pretty scary
the story was either. But she said it took her. A lion took down her horse, and I know that horse. It wasn't sick and old.
No, it was young.
It was a good young,
under
strong
10,
horse.
I believe. So
now I'm paranoid.
Yeah, now Doug's paranoid about mountain lions. We do have them here. So yeah, that was not.
And guess what? I don't want to shoot them either.
And then Adam calls yesterday, and said that he had to go back to work. He's the manager of the Chevron, and they were all working. He was in the cooler, and people were at the register, and everything was pretty normal. And he left work, and he was like, "What is?"
We went to the other store. He has 2 stores.
He went to the other store, and he saw some ambulances and stuff, and he's like, "Uh-oh, another accident," because we live in a really bad corner.
He has a bad intersection.
And he gets called and he's like, "You got to come back to work because you got to pull the tapes for the police." And they're like, "What?" Well, I guess somebody was shot in the parking lot. And he's like, "What? We were all there." And so they don't really know what happened. Or at least, I guess 2 helicopters and 3 ambulances showed up. So
No.
That's what he told. No, that's what he told me on the phone yesterday.
He said he landed. He told me when I talked to him in town, when I saw him, that he had to land 3 medevac helicopters in a week because they keep having to land because he's got a big parking lot. So he has to close his parking lot.
Gary, good to see ya.
Close his parking lot. Gary, hello.
Gary's here.
Hello, how you doing? But anyway, whatever.
So it's been interesting around here. Things have been a little woohoo crazy.
I'm afraid people like my brother, when I was talking to my brother and that happened, he thinks we're crazy to live here where someone gets shot. But it's the highway. It's Adam's store is on the highway. And so a lot of weird stuff happens there that may not it might happen.
Well, I mean, those kind of things happen. I mean, it's
a crazy world out there.
But yeah, working at the highway Chevron, you're going to see more crazy stuff than normal, especially going to Vegas, because crazy people go to Vegas too. So.
It's right out of Vegas, an hour out of 8, hour and a half, whatever. He working there when he did, he's had his weapon unholstered a couple of times because he carries, and he's had someone pull a gun on him working the overnight shift when he first started there.
Yeah, well, they've been robbed a couple of times.
Yeah, the other guy got robbed recently.
I'm not thrilled that that's part of the job, but he's doing very well for himself, actually managing the 2 biggest stores in town. He's like George Bailey.
I don't know about that. I'll give him a suitcase. He can take a trip.
There you go.
George.
Yeah, but you were saying that you don't want to put your opinion out there. And it's like, but that's kind of part of the problem with this whole country right now is that everybody was not putting their opinion out there. And then they were able to squash it. So we were no longer able to put our opinion out there. So I'm going to put my opinion out there and people are going to like it or not and whatever. And I know YouTube isn't liking it because I know YouTube is, what do they say? Squashing my videos or like not putting them out or ghosting them or I don't know, whatever the word is.
You're going to have to go to Twitter X.
I'm not doing none of that. I'm just hanging out, chatting with folks that want to chat. We're here. We're hanging out. They liked us before. They come back. I have a video to share today. It's called Harrison Bergeron, which I'm endlessly surprised people haven't heard.
Who's that?
People are going to Rumble. Yeah, Gary. It's Gary.
No, who's Harrison Bergeron?
You've heard it 100 times. I've played it 100 times for you.
They say Rumble's hard to do, Gary. That's what Mark Z was really uptight. He has to deal with it, and it's not easy for the presenters. What do they call them?
And honestly, I don't
People
really
do.
care. I'm not looking to grow my channel and be some big, internet star. I'm here hanging out, socializing. That's
Can we
what.
get 100,000 likes?
Yeah, I'd be happy to get 6 today.
There you go. I did one already, so there you go.
Yeah, I don't care. And now I've got my other channel where I'm doing auctions, and so far so good. Everybody's paying and everybody's ordering, and they keep showing up, and I'm having fun. So, and oh yeah, getting my craft room or guest room cleared out, and we've been doing organizing and putzing and just doing the stuff and the things. Yes, I'm an internet star.
She is an internet star.
I'm a star already.
What do they call it? Oh, so you've been to her OnlyFans page then?
Yeah, right. Oh my
I have to
God.
blow my nose
Can
really
you
quickly.
even
Excuse me,
imagine
guys.
that? An OnlyFans page, as if. Only if I can just show off my feet. Anywho, so yeah, that's what we've been up to. And I was out in the yard cleaning up a little bit. Doug was out in the yard cleaning up a little bit. We don't have any we have some giant projects to do, but nothing like serious cleanup stuff that, daily. But, it's nice to get out there, rake around the rocks a little bit and smooth it all out. And, just pick up things that have blown up against the fence and whatnot and get some fresh air and sunshine. It's good for you.
I did water, so we don't have to worry about it for a bit.
I actually would love to have all those. Gary's jokes. I've missed Gary's jokes.
Yeah.
I've been on Mark, but the Rumble chat, I don't know. They're weirdos over there. I was back on Facebook. When was he on again? I don't know. Saturday, I think.
It's been weird.
But the time change really has got me and Doug a little bit off schedule.
We didn't change.
No, we didn't change, but everybody else changed. So it's like if we want to catch everybody, we have to change what we did, that's why I'm not seeing you. I'm not on anybody much anymore. I've just pretty much, I spent a couple years following it, the whole RV process. And, I pretty much have learned way more than I ever needed to know about,
International finance,
economic policies. It's like, yeah, I kind of had a general idea that's how it all worked and didn't really think it was something that interested me. And guess what? It's really not. So, yeah, it interests me as to how it'll affect me in the long run, but I don't need to be into that 6-8 times a day to know that the world's a mess. So I got other things to worry about.
The more I know, the more I
would rather not know.
Yeah, how crooked everything has been for so long and how messed up. So I guess knowledge is good.
Knowledge is power, baby.
Knowledge is power.
And as I was telling people, the only real power we have is our reaction to the situation and choices that we make as to how we're going to live. I saw some lady, she said she went back to like the 1940s lifestyle because she was really poor. And guess what? She's living pretty good because she doesn't need all the shiny things and she's living with less, and I'm not, I know that people went into that tiny house thing, but that's it. It's like living in a dollhouse. It's fun for a little while.
My friend Joanna rented one for a while, and it was really cool. She moved in. It was a really cool, well done one, and about like a year lease in there. And she's like, now she's living in a regular house. You gotta have some elbow room, even if you live alone. I mean, you get tired of the same four walls, and you don't really have many more than that in a tiny house. So, I think that's the living the space, but it's the. When I see the stats, we live on very little money in America compared to many people.
Yes.
And we don't know it.
You don't know it, yes.
Well, you don't know it either. We live pretty well, I think.
Yes, you're welcome.
You are welcome. And I should sell a little more Monday. A little pop-up Monday for those who want to go
I'm doing it.
I'm telling them.
An extra sale this week on Monday.
We really need it. I need socks. My socks have big holes in them. All right,
Oh, my God. You're going to have to be here on Pop-Up Mondays, and you can sell things and whine and cry and tell people how poor you are.
No, I do that.
Because I keep you from getting. Oh, tell them what you want to do now.
I have to work tomorrow, so I'm sorry. It's my day
know.
off, but I volunteered to work to help out some folks, really.
Yep.
I could use the extra hours.
But what do you want to buy now and learn?
A full automatic, get an FFL. No. I want to learn to play guitar, and I've wanted to for a while, and I thought, man, I just got to get it doesn't have to be a great guitar, just a cheap beginner guitar. And
just
go
learn.
online and learn some chords. I can read music, regular music, but guitar music might be different.
Yeah, I think it probably, I'm going to guess more like piano music because it's got multiple things.
No, because you're only picking or strumming and using this, so you're only making notes. My brother, I just talked to him yesterday. He's retiring, he has to wait another month now, and he's got a keyboard and he's learning to play piano, but he says one hand is a bass clef and one's a treble clef.
Right.
And no way I'm looking at two sets of music and doing two things with one with each hand. Nope. I might as well just get a trap set and try to play drums.
I tried to learn the piano, but my fingers aren't long enough. If I had longer fingers, I could wear bigger rings.
Yeah, Gary, that's what I was going to say, and you just made me think of it. I'm so much happier that I'm not watching every day. I want to know. I'm keeping an eye, and I'd love to know when if anything goes down with the money, but just not thinking about maybe next week, maybe St. Patrick's Day, maybe Easter. I heard Easter's going to. I know when Ramadan's over, they're going to do it.
Yeah, about for the last 3 years.
Yeah, at least there's a bird for you. And so I'm saying I've just sort of forgotten about it. Not that I've forgotten. We're sitting.
Every time we order from CBD Gurus, we add to our pile.
CBDgurus.com. Get your gummies, get your mushrooms.
Giving away free dong now. So, that's good. I got enough dinar. I'll add to my dong pile. I believe it'll all happen. I just don't know when.
And if it'll really be as much as we, like they say.
That's the part
it may not go for a gajillionaire, but I think you could probably make money if you bought it a while ago, especially for what we paid for the stuff. Or if you get it free with your.
I'm happy with the silver prices. I mean,
it's almost 31.
We've got about $5 an ounce now.
Over what we paid easily.
Yeah. Easily. So that's there you go. There's a nice little.
Almost 10. We bought it. We're buying it 22.
I know.
So and it's 31 now.
But I'm just averaging because we bought some maybe not cost-effective items like Legos.
What do they call that? Numismatic collectibles.
I don't think I showed anybody the little Monopoly pieces I got you.
Sterling silver Monopoly pieces. Maybe not the wisest thing.
But they're really cute. They banned him. Oh, you're so bad, Gary.
Well, I can't. I gotta bend over and look. What are you doing?
I'm just putting it up so everybody can see. My friend wanted to play a guitar in a band. After playing, they banned him.
They banned me. This is weird the way things go down too. And I always look at life as it happens. I'm just talking to my boss. He owns a small company. He's a really cool guy. He writes country music. He writes lyrics. Actually, he has a label. He collaborates. Like he doesn't write the music, he writes lyrics. And he's done some, and he writes. And he's learning guitar. I saw a guitar in his office. I said, "What are you doing? Are you learning?" He said, "Yeah, I'm taking lessons. I can strum it, but I really want to learn." And I said, I was going to do that. Then I talked to my brother. He wants to start playing piano because he always liked people that could walk in somewhere where there's a piano and sit down and play. And that is cool. You walk in this piano room, you just sit down and play it. That'd be cool. But all these things happen.
There aren't too many bass clarinets hanging around when I walk into a room.
Sitting there waiting till you play it, and who wants to touch that reed? It's weird the way things go down sort of all at once for me, or something, or things you notice things.
Well, music is numbers, and it's all about that's good for your brain.
Well, frequencies and vibrations.
Well, but other than that, actual brain functioning, like putting together puzzles or doing crossword puzzles or stuff like that. It just keeps because they say that your brain cells don't regenerate. Well, guess what? They do. But what happens is that if you don't utilize them within the first few days of them growing new ones, they just die off because they don't have a purpose. So if you continuously add new things to your brain, you will develop just like anything else, just because they lied to us about it doesn't, if you just got to keep on keeping on. Otherwise you become like, I'm sitting here on the couch and a big lump, so.
I know.
Mr. Gary, he's so funny.
I don't know. Will you just come up with it? He's got to have books or something.
Oh yeah, well he's written books and
Of jokes.
I don't know that he's done the joke book yet, but he wrote the one.
Even that, man, I can't remember the punchline. I'll go to a good joke.
About Antarctica and all that.
Yeah, but that's not.
I haven't finished reading. I had to
Hey, Nikki.
download a thingy. Hi, Nikki.
Hi,
how's it going? Hey, you guys getting weather down there in Florida? I heard it was supposed to be like raining or something bad again down there.
I don't know. My brother was happy yesterday. He's in Tampa.
Yeah, well, every day. I mean, they get rain almost every day in Florida. Like, downpours on everybody, and they have humidity. Hopefully, poor Nikki's getting her air conditioning fixed for $900 bajillion.
Yeah, it is something because you can't say no to that. I'm sorry, it's going to be $3,000. Well, I'll just sweat this summer.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thanks.
I mean, with the humidity, I mean, imagine trying to live there
the water
without
they
it.
pump. But we know it's humid when ours starts dripping water because the little water thing out of the outside plate. Because it's so dry here, normally there's no humidity to take out.
$2,100. I am so sorry, girlfriend.
Yeah, I can't say no.
I know. I mean, that's it. What are you gonna do?
Don't get it fixed and buy 3 window units.
Yeah, well, there's that, but we can't have Nikki's jewelry melting. Can't have the humidity around all that silver, man. She'll be polishing forever. She'll never get out of having black hands. Oh, yeah, you just got to do it. Well, we lived here for, 5 years with just a couple window units?
At least. I'm going to say 15 to 20. Yeah, probably 6 or 7 because it was after Dad.
Yeah.
He passed in 2020. And it was 21 at least before, probably 6 years.
Yeah. So
we had 2 window units.
When we got Doug's inheritance, we put in central AC. This is the first time we've ever had that our whole lives. So, I mean, geez, when we moved from Maine to South Carolina, we got a car with AC, and we were just like, that was the first time we were like, pushing 20, or you were 20, I was 18, but whatever, like, never had a car with AC before that.
I bought the Escort there.
Yeah.
Ford Escort. It was a year-old repo, and it was all done up nice with tinted windows and AC.
And lights and black and red and louvers.
Louvers on the back. It was a hot rod Ford Escort, yeah.
That thing was a riot.
But then when we traded that, we got the Dodge pickup, had no AC, I don't think.
Right.
And we went to Germany with it, so we didn't really need the AC.
Yeah, we didn't need it in Germany. There we needed good heat. Because that was a lot more like Maine temperature.
So do you think it's weird? I told Ben that yesterday. So our son's girlfriend moved to Denver yesterday. They drove up. She's going to have her own place for a year anyway because they don't want to rush into too close accommodations.
I like that.
That's a good idea. And he got there. They made it with the 2 cats, the dog, the truck, the stuff. They unloaded at our new apartment. And I told him to relax and enjoy it because this is the memories now. You're making the memories, so enjoy it and the time together. The 2 of them, the animals, and I don't know if that's wrong. It's just how I felt last night.
Why would that be wrong? No, I mean,
I just said, hey, enjoy it. This is it. Remember
back,
this day.
Before we had kids, we moved to California. We got that funky 2-level apartment.
Yeah.
We're hanging out. We had a papasan chair and a futon, and we had to leave the bedroom door open because the bed was too big to open. The bed was too big for the little tiny bedroom.
It was a 1-bedroom apartment. Well,
I just said that you just got a big smile on your face.
That was a great little.
That's
face.
What you want him to remember. Yeah. So is it weird to tell him that? No. That's
but life gets stressed out when you're moving, when you're doing stuff. Sometimes you don't.
It's just like when you tell the person that has the screaming baby with the diaper rash, enjoy these days because they're very short-lived.
Yeah.
But it's so true. And you're not enjoying the screaming baby and the colic and the diaper rash. But like I said, you get 18 summers with the kids. You get 18 birthdays. If you're lucky to actually spend all of them with the kids. It's just such a tiny little thing. I mean, but when you're in the moment, it's like, Ben with his colic made me miss the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, you should. He didn't have. He could have gone. We should have gone. It was your decision. I said, let's take him. Put him in a backpack. Let's take him.
I didn't want to do that.
We've been fine.
I didn't want to do that.
A long, strange trip it's been.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's been a strange trip. It ain't over yet.
Did you just said that? You said 18 summers. So this is so weird the way things come around to. I'm talking to Mike, my boss. Mike he owns a little company. And he said, because his thing is this, he's 60, and the average American male has good health until 74. And after that, it's a crapshoot whether you're going to have good health or not, But so he's saying he's got 14 summers left. And I said, that's kind of grim. Mike, you only got 14 summers. He goes, no, it's not. It's good. I need to take advantage of every season. We were talking about that just 2 days ago.
See, that's what I was talking about on my live Friday.
The same thing he did.
I'm literally trying to be more present.
Yeah,
I was walking around roboting, doing the birds, and it's not like that, this is a bad thing that, because I have a daily routine and chores, but it's like I said, when you're driving home and you don't even remember the drive at all, because where was your head? Like you're not now. What day is it, Doug?
Today.
So.
But I'm doing that, I went a while ago.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's where I'm at. I'm trying to remember that that's what this is all about. And like you're telling Ben, enjoy the memories now. You're making the memories now.
Enjoy the time you guys got tonight and relax.
Now, just
damn well they sat down, they rolled a fatty, and they just kicked back.
Yeah, and probably passed out because they were tired from
driving
10-hour drive with
Denver.
Cats and dogs and things in the car that isn't even their car, and they don't know where all the buttons are.
Yeah.
And, that's stressful.
A rental. They rented a Ram truck. So.
But yeah,
it's weird that the same things I'm hearing. You just said the summers things like Mike did. It's just weird when things come like that in groups to me. It means pay attention.
Well, see, I've said, that's what it is. Yeah, that's how that talks to you. But that's what I've said to people about, this kind of stuff over the years. Like, the first 20 years of your life, you belong to your parents, 15 to 20.
Mine didn't want me, I don't think.
No, but whatever. The point is, you're their kid. And then like the next 20 years of your life, chances are you're getting married, you're having kids, 20 to 40 in that group. Now you're like somebody's wife, you're somebody's parent, you're like, you're like, again, you're not you. You're still attached to somebody else. And then after that, once your kids are big or out of school, not like so reliant on you, and you've been married or divorced or whatever your circumstances are, now it's like the next 20 years is kind of for you, or you and your spouse, or you to find a new spouse, depending on.
All right.
No. You get me. That's it. That was a one-time shot.
Hold on. So you've got 20.
You're not one of those people out there, so
saying,
you just have to go by my rules.
I'm going to be 60, so that's now what's after 60. You've got the 20,
and then after 60, if you're lucky, you got grandkids, and you get back to having that whole family situation. Now you become like the patriarch of the family, and I don't necessarily mean you're running that, but I'm just saying that the family tends to come back together. Like you get 20-year spans of being a different person,
Yeah.
Like when I moved here, I don't want to be Doug's wife. I don't want to be, Adam's mom. I want to be Ellen, like just Ellen, and
yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, different chapters. I sort of run them as chapters, and sometimes you make big geographical changes, sometimes not. But different phases.
Change.
I want to not be the bug man. Now I've been the bug man for 30 years. I've been exterminator. It's sort of been, in this country, our jobs are our identity sometimes, and I just want to be done with doing that eventually and be the grumpy old retired guy. So I want to be. I'm working on it. But I remember your father said to me when Ben was 8 months old and we moved to Connecticut, and Ellen's dad had said to me he was really loving the grandkid. He's a really young grandpa. He was cool, and he said, "Hey, you've got to enjoy this kid. You have to enjoy him, Doug, while he's this little, because he's going to grow up." And I got it right off the bat, and I said, "You know what? You're enjoying him. I got to raise him, and I got to support him. I knew the guy when he was working 2 jobs
Yeah,
supporting.
but see, the problem is our kids haven't gotten around to reciprocating. So
Well, whatever.
we
That's
get the fun.
That's neither here
Now
nor
I
there.
understand why people are like, well, I don't have any grandkids. Because I'm like, yeah, whatever, they whatever, It's like, no, it's like, yeah, well, I want to play with the baby that I don't have to keep.
Yep. Well, and your parents really were the band for Then Emma. Then they get more of them, and they get older.
We have 3, Gary. We have a boy, girl, boy. Ben is 33. Emma is 31.
31 in May.
And Adam will be 28.
30. Adam was born in 96.
He's
so
3 years younger than Emma.
He was born in 96, and he'll be in 26. He'll be 30.
Okay,
so that's next January.
Well, he's 3 years younger than yeah. So yeah,
but
so 30, 31, and
that.
33. Yeah.
He's 29 now. He'll be 30 next year. 26. He'll be 30.
Yeah. So no, I was right. Yeah, he's 3 years younger than Emma. So if Emma's gonna be 31, he's gonna be 28.
Because their birthdays are different months, but whatever. No, he's not gonna. No, he's not.
Okay.
He's 29. He's born in 96, and 26 he's going to be 30. So right now it's 25, and he just had a birthday and turned 29. Anyway.
Yes. Well, then Ben's going to be 34 this year, actually. Then
in September he'll be 34.
So 34.
He's 33 now. I'm done. Well, right now today, how old they are? I don't care what they're going to be.
Well, 34, 32, and 30. That makes a whole lot more sense.
32.
So anyway,
she's not.
Do
32.
they live close? Yeah. See, Gary's talking to us. You're busy over here arguing with me.
She doesn't know how old the kids. Like she wasn't there when they were born.
Emma lives in the Boston area, so no.
In Boston, not the area. Right.
Oh,
Austin.
In
Downtown Boston.
Okay, so Emma's in Boston. Ben is in Denver area because he's not.
I think, he lives in Aurora, outside.
So he's closer to us, and then Adam literally lives like what, 1/10 of a mile down the road.
4/10, but
4/10 of a mile down the road.
He should be here any minute to get our trailer to go get water for himself. So.
Adam moved here with us from Connecticut. He was just 18, so. And the other 2, Emma was already deciding
she was in grad school.
Yeah, she was going to be staying on the East Coast and finishing school and living with her boyfriend, who is from Long Island. And then
Jones Beach.
Ben was going to move here with us, but then he met a girl, and then they ended up moving to Colorado, and then they split up. And then in the past year, Ben got a new girl, and she just moved to Denver area with him.
From Phoenix
in a separate place. 2 cats and a dog, right?
Yeah, 2 cats and a dog. And they met in Flagstaff at a music festival.
Yeah. So no, only Adam lives close to us. Ben is closer, and then Emma's farthest away.
Yeah.
So, and everybody else is in Maine, Connecticut, Florida, Your sister's in the Boston area for now, planning to possibly move to North Carolina. They're looking at a house there, and
they're going there. That's why they didn't visit my brother this winter, because they have to make another trip there because they were going to move to Asheville.
Yeah, which
the town they were going to move to kind of disappeared in the flood. So they're looking for land. They're going to, I think, get a manufactured home on some land.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is cool. They need to get out of. They're in Wakefield, Mass, but they need to get out of there because it's just too expensive. Too expensive to retire.
The taxes they pay and stuff is like, whoa!
I couldn't. Well, that's why we left Connecticut. One of the reasons because it's so much cheaper to live. Well, where we moved, it's real cheap. We're rich people. We don't make no money.
We're rich people, and we barely break poverty line for the general country. Yeah, so
But
I mean, having the rental, puts us into, we have to pay a couple $100 worth of taxes instead of getting a refund, basically. So,
someone's got to do the taxes.
Taxes are cheap here. Like, all right, so like I pay for all the acres because we bought Adam's place and it's on 4 acres and he's paying us back. So everything's still in our name. And then we have 4 acres and then the rental's on 2 acres. So that's 10, right?
10, yeah.
So there's 10 acres of land. There's 3 functioning homes.
Well, technically, that one counts. It gets taxed as a house.
No, but the rental, our house and Adam's house.
Yeah, but that one is also, they say.
I know. And then the one behind us is a falling down mobile home, but it has septic and electric and all that. So
we got to pay some taxes. They say it's livable.
Cheap, though.
They said it was livable.
Yeah, but it's
only for rats.
Only like $100 or so. I mean, it's really cheap. So basic land is $56 a year. But
per
with
acre.
all of that, I think I pay, it's just under $700. In Connecticut, we had a 4-bedroom house on 2/3 of an acre, and we paid $1,800 a year
I think
just
we
for
paid
that.
more than that at the end.
It might have been up to $2,300.
Yeah, like $2,300 a year. When we pay like,
So yeah, there's a ginormous difference in prices, like humongo. So yeah. I mean, like car registration, licenses.
our licenses are good till we're 65.
Yeah, like you get them
Which
once.
is getting close for me.
You know, and then I don't know. I mean, it just, like
electricity was much more.
anything that you pretty much pay taxes and fees for, like, the electricity, a lot of the reason it's cheaper is because we pay less taxes and fees for the delivery services and wire charges. And I don't know, whatever those
and everything's
9
gotten more
pages
expensive.
of charges
here,
are the FCC charges, which I don't even know if that's a thing on the electric bill, but you know what I mean. They have like this whole page of fees and charges.
I looked at that,
but they're all cheaper here than they are in Connecticut. That's my point. So, yeah. Well, Doug supposedly gets one for being a veteran. So
no, something with it. We have to. It's convoluted to get any kind of a tiny break at this point. After I turn, I have a little bit of disability with the military, but if I have if I had 50% disability or I was 65, that's when I turn 65, we'll get a break as a veteran, as a disabled veteran. Regular veterans don't even get a break. Disabled veteran, but I'm not enough disabled. Well, they think I am. Little do they know.
Yeah, well, they should know. They've seen you enough.
Well, you should tell them.
They don't X-ray your head, though.
They have, actually.
What'd they find?
Not much. But we don't get it's a convoluted. I thought it was going to be like a decent thing. And when I went and talked to them at the county office, it was like so much of a percentage of something. It was not great. But we pay so little that it doesn't really,
I mean, like, yeah, people think that we're the rich people because when we moved here, and this is like, a stick-built house, and a lot of people literally live in campers here, but more than not live in mobile homes, like single and double wides, which is, pretty normal. I grew up in one. But, we have this stick-built house, and then when we wanted gas, because that's how we're heating, most people here get like what are the barbecue grill size.
Not most, for some they have 2 of them. When one runs out, you take it
and they just go swap them out. And I'm like, no, I want a 100-gallon tank, and you bring the truck and you fill it up like normal people, And they're like, oh, that costs a lot of money. I'm like, why? It doesn't really, and it was like so cheap. It wasn't funny because in Connecticut we were getting 100 gallons a month. And it was really expensive then because that was when Obama was messing with everybody. And, we move here and we get 300 to 400 gallons a year. So, yeah, let's just do that. So, then we're like the fancy rich people, because, we have a stick-built house and we have a real tank out back.
That's what the lady said down at the hardware store. She goes, oh, you bought that stick built up on the hill. I'm like, it's on a little hill. It's a signal. It's
I mean, we like it and all, but yeah, people have
straight ranch.
It's a basic.
It looks a lot like a double wide.
It's a basic Home Depot built on a slab house, but I've been fancying it up.
You've been good with it, but
I like our kitchen tiles, so eventually I'm gonna have pretty bathrooms too.
Yeah,
it's on the list.
Good. The list is good to have.
Someday you'll come home and find the bathroom ripped up like you came home and found the dining room wall missing. And, well, Adam's bedroom wall, I guess. It wasn't the dining room then. When I get tired of things not getting done, I just start working on them myself. And then Doug's like, oh, my God, all right, call Rob. Let's get it fixed.
Not you, Rob. Oh, no, Rob's not here, is he? Not Rob is here.
Yeah, well, Doug's getting close. He keeps eating that kimchi.
Close to what?
Making your own gas.
Yeah. It's good kimchi.
Yeah, Doug has this affinity for stinky food and ugh.
You mean flavorful?
No, I mean stinky. I mean, kimchi is stinky. Nobody's going to argue me that one. No one. Garlic, a lot of ground up garlic. What is that other stuff? The oh so hot. I don't even know what it is, but it burns my sinuses when he opens it.
So it's because
from the other room.
We have a friend here, and she's Korean, and it's oh so hot. It's Korean spicy vegetables that you add to into your cooking, and they are pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people like garlic. I don't particularly care for garlic, and I really don't need an overload to the point that, it's like chopping onions. Your eyes are watering so bad from 10 feet away.
Let's say that Ellen doesn't, until we moved here, doesn't like the sun. It's pale skin, like nighttime.
Well, it's not like
no garlic.
I chose that.
Part vampire, maybe?
I'm born with see-through skin. The sun doesn't like me.
You got sun out here.
I did. I mean, I'm more tan than I've ever been. I have the most color I've ever had in my whole life. Only on the parts I let out, though.
Yeah, well,
which isn't
can't
much.
Walk around naked.
No, not here with the creepers across the street.
They are not creepers, man.
They are
nice
dude,
guys.
Yeah, okay. You're not me. You're not a chick, and they're creepers, okay? And women shouldn't walk around naked when there's two weirdos living across the street.
Naked anyway.
Well, I agree. I'm not into the whole naked
thing. Burn parts you wouldn't want burned.
Yeah, people are always doing these things, No, I'm into being covered up. You know that.
So then she was complaining because I went to the feed store and I kept going to our local, it's called Redneck Jim's feed store to get hay. And they had these big old mason jars full of pickled eggs. And these eggs are pickled by a local lady here. And let me tell you, so I finally bought, I think $18 for the big jar of them, but it's a bunch of eggs and you know how much eggs cost. Hard-boiled pickled eggs, and they are good. She says they smell too, but let me tell you.
I was thinking that
they put hair on your chest.
Maybe I'll start auctioning off farm fresh eggs online.
You get busted for
I
that.
probably would.
You think you're on the list
but
now.
I can make some money from those,
you think you're on the list now.
Yeah, no. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
No. Nope. I don't like peppers, period. Peppers just ruin that's the only flavor I can taste. If you cook with peppers, all I can taste is peppers, and I just won't eat it. So
Ellen likes loaded baked potatoes. That's her meal that she can live on. Baked potatoes, butter, sour cream, butter, salt, pepper,
broccoli, bacon, cheese.
You eat bacon. I'll give you that. You're good with that. But man,
I eat all kinds of meat. I don't like peppers. Peppers are not meat.
Peppers are not meat.
They are not.
They're not meat. I didn't say you didn't eat meat.
I eat asparagus. I eat Brussels sprouts, broccoli, peas, green beans.
As long as it's boiled with salt.
Not always boiled, but yes, salt and butter are definitely major, staples.
Garlic should be in most things.
I put garlic powder in a lot of things. I just don't overdo it. Peppers are not
Brussels
meat.
sprouts at
See,
Dillon Station.
Peppers are not meat. Like,
peppers are not meat. That's gonna be my phrase of the day. Peppers are not meat.
Like, I love the stuffed pepper filling, but because they cook it in the pepper, I can't eat it. But stuffed cabbage, which is basically the same filling.
Have that.
Well, you got to get me some cabbage.
They had it at Vinny's yesterday.
I got hamburger and I got rice, but I don't have tomatoes. So I need tomatoes and I need cabbage.
Goodbye, everyone.
Doug's got to go. Wants me to make stuffed cabbage.
Actually, I'm going to tell you, at Dillon Station, which is a gas station in
town.
I
make really good chili without it being hot and spicy and I don't need no peppers.
But yet you think I don't need it to be fiery hot. I I
like flavor.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't like
super hot stuff. I like it's just garlicky and kimchi's not super hot.
I like paprika. I like curry.
Yeah, curry's good.
I like turmeric. I like a lot of flavor. I just don't like peppers. I don't like black pepper. I don't like anything about peppers.
Well, I don't like killing peppers because they're
pepper.
People too,
I do use white pepper when I cook, and I do use red pepper when I make chili. But I'm
not complaining about what you cook.
A lot of other stuff.
And if
really like my veggie mix, and it didn't have any nasty, stinky stuff in it.
It was fine. That's what I don't need nasty, stinky stuff. It would have been good. I could have added to it.
I
It
know.
wasn't necessary, obviously. They had fresh asparagus, fresh Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. I did not get at Vinny's because I thought they were raw.
Gary, now you make me feel bad. I forgot about my ebook that's like 3/4 of the way finished.
Yeah, you just left that sitting.
Because I got doing other stuff, man. But see, once I get all this schedule
through.
But see, once I get all this schedule, worked out, I'm gonna have the time to do other things.
That's why I tell you don't do too much because you don't want to be too busy.
I'm not. I'm adding things slowly, and I think it's all right.
I think you're doing good, but I think you are. That's why I mentioned to you, though, because I don't want you to turn into you tend to do too much and put yourself under pressure and turn things into.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, though. I really feel like I'm doing okay with it this time, like for my own.
You get that book done.
My own OCD Virgo perfectionist situation. I think I'm doing okay with it this time, and I'm not stressed out about it.
Did you really read what Gary wrote?
Yes, I really did. That it's about time. Yes, but it made me think
of
my book.
Put it up there.
You put it up there. You can click that button as easily as I can. You're sitting right.
Run the mouse.
Well, Hannah knows how.
She does. She's about dead. I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah, Hannah's so bad. She'll get up on the couch with me, and when she wants attention and I'm doing something, she'll click my mouse. And,
with her paw.
It's like, you're going to be buying something. Don't be clicking things.
I'd say she is because things keep coming in the mail.
That's right. It's Hannah's fault.
Yeah.
Now I know where all these things come from. But I do win a lot of prizes, so, only about 2/3 of what comes is what I bought. The rest I won. Well, that's good.
No comment.
No comment.
You gotta eat more of those moon pies.
Yeah, well, you say that. Yeah, then you like the moon pies and the other goodie boxes that I get. And then I see, Doug was at Pawn World again today. I wonder what he bought today.
Yeah, you don't really have to wonder too much. Silver and guns. Sometimes gold. But she's pushing that on me now.
Yeah, well, she's just going to have wait till I have another ugly bar to trade.
Yeah, well, I told her. It's just...
the gold closed, I guess, on, what is it, like Friday at 5 or whatever, at 303030.
Yeah, it's over 3,000 now.
No, but, 3 threes, man. I love that.
We should have bought an ounce.
No. We did trade in one ugly bar of silver for some gold when it was before it went over 25, right?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but we ended up with a couple ounces of silver back, too.
Yeah, a couple ounces silver back.
4 ounces of silver and an ounce of gold.
We made some money on that bar, that little tiny square gold.
I know. I went in with that, that 100-ounce bar of silver, which I was toting in there like it's a 100-ounce bar. And I leave with a little gold, one gold bar,
little tiny
a couple coins. I felt like it's the beanstalk guy.
Yeah, Jack of the Beanstalk.
I was like, oh boy, I'm not getting much of my stuff.
So now we got gold and silver and copper. I've been collecting copper jewelry, and pretty much copper jewelry is 100% copper. So it's not even like mixed.
Copper's strong enough to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to be careful with copper jewelry because it is soft. You can bend it, but yeah, they don't usually mix it with anything that I'm aware of. Usually, I mean, if you get a big thick piece, maybe, but most of the stuff is kind of like silver. They just kind of cut it, and depending on who's making it and whatever. But a lot of copper jewelry is handmade, so it's kind of just metal smithing. Like you'd have a piece of silver, you'd have a piece of copper, and you just cut it and mark it and stamp it and twist it and whatever you want to do, solder it,
Yeah. Copper, yeah.
And then we got all those nice, Indian head pennies. We got a bunch of those too.
We have more too. We have pennies.
We had to hang on to our pennies because they're not going to make them anymore. So every penny we have now is going to be valuable.
Every penny.
We got all that whole big thing we can barely lift. I don't know how much that one weighs. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's that say? It sticks to copper. It doesn't. Is that magnetic copper?
Real copper does not stick.
It's not magnetic, right?
No. Yeah, the only trouble with jewelry sometimes is like if they make it into a pin or something that's usually not made out of copper, that would be made out of something with base metal that has a good shot of sticking to a magnet, but you never know. But yeah, I've been collecting stuff. Yeah, it's not supposed to stick to silver either, and it does lightly stick to gold plated and gold filled. So yeah, I've been doing the jewelry stuff. I have the strong earth magnets and the black lights and all the hoojiggies and whatnots, and I even have the I can't remember the name of it. It's not a presidium. It's a real. It's like a little microscopy thing for gemstones.
A loop?
No.
A microscope.
Yeah, you use. I can't remember the name of it. I can't believe that. See, I haven't been playing my jewelry stuff for so long. I'm like forgetting all the words. It's like you put a little drop of fluid and you put the gemstone. Like you can't use it for set stones. You can only use it for the loose stones to test them. And it's a light spectrometer. And I have a black loop and I have all that stuff. So yeah.
Where is my ring?
I don't know, Douglas. Where is your ring? You're always losing your rings.
No, I took it off and I cleaned the other side of the stove counter.
Yes, Doug. Clean the stove for me because I've been ignoring it. It was really gross. And it looks much, much better, and I'm very appreciative now.
The last 2 weekends I felt I was sick and I tried to recuperate a weekend. And last weekend I just didn't do anything. And I felt worse just for not doing anything. And I know some days you need to sit and do nothing and do what you want, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's when we canceled last weekend because you were just down for the weekend. I mean,
I couldn't get myself motivated. So this weekend,
you needed to recoup, man.
I also sticker bombed the back of my little car today, and I also got air in the other tire. I did the stove yesterday, and I did water today for the animals outside, and something else.
Yeah.
So I just did vacuum this rug that we needed it too.
Yeah.
Rug was.
I know. I've been digging through boxes and stuff.
That's it. Dragging
in the guest room and not so much cleaning the house like I'm supposed to be doing because I'm cleaning a different. I've just abandoned.
You're doing.
I've abandoned the rest of the house and moved to the other end now.
My house does not look like a jewelry warehouse. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, copper and zinc, but zinc's not bad either. So. I mean, pretty much, in my opinion, all metals are going to be pretty good here eventually. So,
But life continues. I came to my own understanding with myself that I do have a problem. Like you look at stuff and sit on your hands because you don't want to order online because you like stuff. I'm going through my website and I see a beautiful carbine and the price is unbelievable and it's brand new. And I think, oh, what's one more? There's always room for one more rifle in the safe. And I'm like, I really don't need it. It's not going to do anything but sitting there until it's dusty enough that I have to clean it.
And then trade it for something else.
Or not. I mean, yeah, either way. But it's like such a good price. I love those, it'd be great. I just don't need it. And it's something that, so I thought if I get a guitar and try to learn to play it, it's something much more
usable,
long term, better for
me,
and
right?
To get away from this, rubbing firearms with oil. And
I mean, the only thing I can say about the jewelry stuff that I buy is that it's kind of for me like the pet shop thing. Like I can buy this stuff, I see some stuff like I only bid high prices when it's something I want.
Yeah. Whether you want it or you're going to move. I know that's a good thing. You can buy stuff. If it's something
that I might possibly want, and there's some room where I could resell it, I could buy it, and then it doesn't fit, or I don't like it, exactly. And I just put it into my inventory. I got a little leeway there with that.
That's
which is kind of nice.
It was somewhat with firearms during the COVID and everything, because I could buy and sell them if they were not around, so you could sort of do it here in the state. But now there's no reason to. I mean, I'm going to lose money no matter what I do. So you can't do that and lose money all the time. There's no room.
Right.
I mean, even that gun I'm buying, not buying, the gun I didn't buy, there's no room in it. I mean, I'm buying it and now it's used. Now I'm not going to be able to make money unless some other pandemic happens.
Yeah, let's not go there. See, what did the poor leprechaun say as he ran from the police?
I don't know.
You'll never get me, copper.
Oh, because I can't even read from where I'm sitting the chat, so that's why she knows she's safe. Anyway, so I thought if I'm going to put money into something, I wanted to buy an off-road vehicle, but I'm not going to have time to use it.
But we talked about doing that after you aren't working anymore.
Right now, what do I have time to do? I have time to sit 20 minutes and try to learn to play guitar a day.
Yeah.
That's something.
And, sitting playing guitar could be your meditative session, too. You can just sit and think. Once you actually learn some of the chords and it's not so much you have to keep staring and thinking, then you can just.
I'm going to have to go play for Gypsy and Willow.
Oh, they'll love it. Yeah. The birds will love it.
Yeah. So I just thought, and so it's good for me to think, I need to stop playing with firearms. I mean, not messing around with them and wasting money and trying to always scheme to get one. There is one I'd like to get, but I'll wait till money comes around. But I don't need that either. I got to blow my nose again.
All righty then.
Can't breathe.
Well, I'll discuss my little QR code up there in the corner. That's a buy me a coffee. I guess you guys probably already know that. And what that is that I plan to take 50% of the proceeds from that and use it to buy a copy of either The Message or Walking with God for anybody that wants one as the funds become available. And the other 50% I'm going to take and buy critter food for our animals here with. And no, we are not a rescue. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry. But I'm online a lot and I'm looking here to make some money. That's why I'm selling some stuff on my other channel. But, it's not just, to go buy myself more shiny things. I mean, literally, help, feed these creatures that we keep taking in from other places. And we probably will end up with more because that's how it works around here. And then, share the word of God with people. And I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of messages about my daily devotionals that I'm doing, Pep Talks and Praise from Petrichor Ranch. They come out every morning at 3:33 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Doing those.
I am not up at that time. I pre-record about a week at a time and put them out there so that the East Coast can wake up with Pep Talks and Praise if they so desire. Or, the West Coast can go to bed with it, whatever works for you. That's what that little logo there is about. And I guess you guys can use your phones to take pictures of it, but there's also an actual physical link pinned at the top and under the description of every video. Thank you very much. I always feel weird when I say that stuff. Please like, share, and subscribe.
I know. I felt like.
But, that's what YouTube's about. I mean, if I want to get out there and have people listen and show up and, I'm not really looking to make $1 million. I'm more than happy to spread the wealth around. So, you guys want to buy me a bale or a book? There's the link. Thank you very much. That's all there is to that. That's all I got to say.
Well, listen, I was trying to get this. There's the girl in my office that has to schedule termite stuff, and I'm the termite guy, so I have to work with her. So I'm trying to still figure out how I can chat on live chat with my phone, which she's told me where it should be. And guess what? There is no button on my little iPhone. But I said, oh, look at what's that thing when we were looking at your thing. She goes, it's buy me coffee. I said, oh, yeah. I didn't know what that code was on your thing. But anyway, she's, I think, 23 years old. So, yeah, she knows. Or maybe she had her birthday. She's 24.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You got to make a young friend that knows about tech, man, because that's just the way the world is going, and we are going to have no choices. Although I do understand that the elderly people in Iraq are not liking this whole digital banking system, and they're really pretty happy just keeping their money under the mattress. So.
You could imagine, yeah. With them, actually.
But the young people are all for it because, welcome to the digital world. They've grown up with it, I mean, our kids were born into the computer. It was here already for them. And I was 25, 28 when they showed up, 30.
Where'd they come from?
Well, I don't know. We computers. I mean, we had them in high school and
kids.
Stuff, but I mean the internet, and that's we were living in the new house. It was like 2000 or something.
Your parents bought us.
When we got that, yeah. The E Tower.
E-Tower. It had 4 gigs of RAM.
And that was when we first started with the computer. So, I still like web TV. I wish they'd bring that back. That was fun.
No comment.
I know. You don't even know what it was, but it was
I know
fun.
what it was. Why are you playing with my necklace thing?
Because it's my necklace thing that I let you borrow.
My magnetic hematite.
Doug loves magnetite.
It.
Or hematite. Magnetic hematite.
You can play with it. Go ahead.
Look at you. You're all decked out. You're wearing rings. You got a necklace on. You got a magnetic hematite. Awesome, dude.
I'm afraid I'm going to demagnetize my phone with this magnet. So
yeah, there you go. They're not that strong now. No. So, yeah, guys, I hope everybody's doing well out there. I know, I was talking the other day, a lot of people have been sick, so my deal is stop fighting it. Change is here. You're going to have to do it whether you like it or not. Or I guess you don't have to do it and you can just be stressed out and sick. But my recommendation is figure out what's going to make you happy and start doing it because, I don't know, I'm in the last 20, 30 years of my life, I'm thinking. So, yeah, I'm going to have some fun, I like it here. I like the 3D world. I like the creatures. I love nature. I'm, hoping things are getting better in the political and financial situation around the planet. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep on keeping on and having fun.
Well, I think we talked about, like not just waiting on the dinar, not just waiting on this, that. But now I think we're doing it both in our own ways. It's better. You're moving on with your stuff. I'm moving on with mine. Not so work
yeah,
related.
See, Gary agrees too. Under the mattress is safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you go enjoy your dinner. Yeah, it's like 3:15 here, so we're still, in the middle of our day. And I'm sorry, but YouTube will not let you post that link, so I don't have it.
What link?
Oh, but you know what? Oh, I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
He posted a free joke book link, but they won't let him do it.
Why not?
Because watch. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't think I can. Oh, because that's not me. I'm not under myself. I can't make you a moderator, but if he boogied off already, then I wouldn't. Let me see if I can quickly switch account and do it, and then he can post his link for us.
Are you still there, Gary? Hello?
Oh, stop that. Yeah, there's been up to like a 45-second lag for them, believe it or not.
Lord.
Yeah, it's been a problem for the auctions. Come on, bring me up my chat so I can click on it. There we go. Now I'm me. Hi, Yogi. Thanks for coming. Moderator. There we go. All right, Gary, you can post now. It should let you, I do believe.
And if not, next time. If he's gone.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't do a lot of shorts because I don't have a cell phone. So, I do a lot of short videos, but I don't have a cell phone. There we go.
Right, thanks, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Click on that link and you can go read some of Gary's jokes. He's a riot. We love Gary. Thanks for coming today, Gary. Hope to see you soon.
Hope you're having some kimchi.
No, don't eat kimchi, man. You get heartburn. And your house will smell bad.
It might.
Big hugs to you, Gary. See you
Thank
soon.
You.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you found me, Yogi Wifey. Yogi Wifey Boo Boo. Too funny. I'm going to steal that link, too, and I'm going to post it under the video. Open that up, and then I can steal it later and post it. Yeah. We're just hanging out. We're about ready to get off here. We've been on a while yakking at people about this, that, and nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, glad you're here. Yeah, feel free to check out my other videos. I do daily devotionals. I sit here and chit-chat at people on Friday. And then on my other channel, Desert Rose Beads and Baubles, I do live auctions. This Monday, I'm doing a pop-up with all kinds of things, T-shirts and and
There's
license plates things and dollar bags and
there's a lot of variety of
yeah,
things.
household decor things and stuff. I don't know. Oh, you're in Tucson. Cool. Cool. We're up here in Dolan Springs,
Mojave County.
Mojave County, outside of Kingman, about an hour and a half from Las Vegas, right near the glass skywalk of the Grand Canyon, about half hour up the road from there. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, welcome in Arizona.
Loving Arizona.
Yeah, we grew up in Maine and raised our kids in Connecticut. Doug was in the Army, so we traveled a lot, and we decided that we're going to retire here. So, here we are. So, that's about that in a nutshell, right?
That covers it.
Try to fill in the new people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Doug and I just get on and chit-chat with people on Sundays because, why not? It's our social life, and we like our YouTube community. Yeah, about 5-6 hours, yeah. We have a couple other people from Arizona. Maria's not here, but she's down in Queen Creek.
Yeah,
and
I miss her.
I don't know who else is usually around. Somebody else from Arizona.
But yeah, I've never been to. I've only been to Phoenix and Mesa and down that way and over to Flagstaff and I've never been to Tucson. It's supposed to have a pretty desert down there.
Yeah, Tucson's supposed to be really pretty.
Pretty. I was a little brown.
Working at playing hooky. There you go. I like it. It's Sunday.
Hey, people work Sunday or not.
Or not. Hey, it's a nice day here in Arizona today, so I say enjoy it because, boy, I do miss spring in New England because unless it was like a rainy, yucky spring. But if you got a nice spring and everything's green and all the pretty flowers and the leaves on the trees, I do miss that green grass.
I like that, but I like the fall.
Oh, well, that's it, spring and fall. I mean, those are like...
Especially Connecticut.
We need to extend those seasons, not summer and winter. Those don't need to get longer. Spring and fall need to get longer.
Same here, though. Summer's...
Everywhere, all over, period. And everybody wants spring and fall. That's when it's comfortable and pretty. So... But yeah, we're going to head out and go do, I don't know, we got more house cleaning to do, so... I got 2 auctions ready to go for this week, Monday and Wednesday, and Doug's got to work on Monday.
Extra work day, half day.
Half day, and yeah, we're just going to, I don't know, hopefully get some more outside time this week, because it's nice out. Maybe if it stays not windy, I can take the laptop outside for my live on Friday or something, so. Sunday chores, yeah, I've been putting them off, that's why Doug's been doing them for me, like vacuuming and cleaning the stove, because I've been sorting inventory instead. So, but yeah, I'll be on Friday. Friday, I'm at, for you, 11 a.m. That's my good time around here when the parrots are mostly quiet and I can talk, so. Yeah, we're gonna. You too. You enjoy it too. Thanks for popping by. Tell Sandy thank you. I'll tell her if I see her first. But yeah, as always, sending much peace,
love,
and
harmony
from
Petrichor Ranch in Arizona.
Get some sun and find a reason to smile. Big hugs all. Talk to you soon. Bye now.